Okay, so it looks like several students had trouble yesterday with the 4 problems, so I am going to work them here and then record this and post this for you. So we have 3 problems on compound interest that are basically the same, answering the questions on the same problem. So Jennifer deposited $500 into a savings account that earns 3% compounded interest annually. So let's go P equals 500, R equals 3% compounded, and she is not going to add any additional money over time. So we're going to make a simple table here. The first one, so we're going to have a beginning balance. We'll have an interest calculation in dollars, and we will have a ending balance. All right, so let's start with year and a year. So year 1, the beginning balance is $500. And we are going to multiply that by 0.03 because that is 3% interest in decimal form. So I'm going to put on the calculator. So we have 500 times 0.03. And so the interest in year 1 is $15. And the ending balance is beginning balance plus I. So in this case, it's $515. A lot of you got that when I was asking about the interest in year 1, then that is going to be $15, this number right here. Okay, let's continue and build the table, and then we'll come back and answer the other questions. So the ending balance for year 1 becomes the beginning balance for year 2. So see, that just goes straight over here. Now, because we are compounding, we take that number, 515, and we multiply that by 0.03 for that year's interest, and we get $15.45. So now, for year 2, instead of earning just $15, we've earned an additional 45 cents because we have increased the beginning balance. So add that to the beginning balance, and our ending balance in year 2 was $530.45. In the last year, we're going to take that $530.45 and we're going to, that's our beginning balance, and we're going to multiply that by 0.03. And our interest in year 3 was $15.91. So we add that to 530.45 and we get 546.36. All right, now that we've created our table, let's see if we understand what's going on. You have the beginning balance at year 1 was the starting principal. The interest you multiply by 0.03. So $15 in the first year. So what was her interest after year 1? $15. Now the ending balance for year 1 becomes the beginning balance for year 2. So the starting balance for year 2 is going to be $515. Okay, let that absorb. Now let's look at number 3. Question number 3 is, what is the ending balance after year 3? All right, so look over here. We cannot get there unless you build this table or use the formula. But in this case, I wanted you to use the table so you could get all of the different answers. And in this case, the final balance is $546.36. You will not be able to get this number by a simple calculation. You must use a table or you must use the compound interest formula, and we'll do that on the last problem. So those are the 3 answers. $15 was the interest she earned in the first year. The starting balance for year 2 was $515, which was the same as the ending balance. And then we have the the final balance is $546.36. Okay, I think I have Jeremy joining me, but Jeremy's got to pause for a second because I'm doing a recording. Now, let's talk with number 4. You invest $10,000 at 6% compounded interest for 5 years. So let's go over the formula. A equals capital P 1 plus R to the T exponent power. And in this case, A is the total amount. So P equals $10,000. R equals 6%, or 0.06. And T in this case is 5. So we're asked what is the total. So that is going to be A. So in this case, we're just going to plug in each of these numbers. So A equals 10,000 times 1 plus 0.06 is 1.06. And that is to the power of 5. Now I want to show you what that looks like on the calculator. So we have, what I do first is I do 1.06 to the power of 5. So 1.06, and then you go to this rooftop, and you put in the number 5, and you get 1.33. And then we multiply that, 1.338. So that's going to multiply that by 10,000, and we get 13,382.26. So this is the total amount when we started with $10,000. This is the total amount, and the things you need to know are how to do the addition inside the parentheses, making sure that you have your rate in decimal form, and then how to use the exponent on your calculator, either your Google Chromebook calculator or your manual calculator. And it's always this rooftop sign here usually. So then we come back here and look at our choices, and it looks like I had a rounding error because of not rounding up in the second step, and the answer is 13,382.30. So please, I'm going to let everybody know this exists so we can go look at that and understand what was going on.